What happened to her husband?
It's disgusting. I mean, every bit of it's disgusting.
He's a war hero because he was captured. I like people that weren't captured, okay? I hate to tell you.
Donald Trump mocked former POW John McCain and a Gold Star family. He was still elected. You agreed to work for him.
Nikki Haley is back again, tearing down Trump and pointing out some brutal truths about him in the meantime, this time in retaliation for him mocking her husband, not joining her on the campaign trails, which of course he's deployed overseas, and that is the reason he can't join her. And this just follows a history of weird comments Trump has made towards officers that can easily be taken as disrespectful. So let's first rewatch what it is that Trump had to say.
Sir, I will never run against you. She brought her husband. Where's her husband? Oh, he's away. He's away. What happened to her husband? What happened to her husband? Where is he? He's gone. He knew.
Even the crowd was reacting uncomfortably to this one. And here's the scorching response from Haley, labeling Trump as disgusting.
It's disgusting. I mean, every bit of it's disgusting. You know, to sit there and mock my husband for not being with me on the presidential trail because he is deployed and serving our country. You mock one veteran, you're mocking all veterans. But this is a pattern, Dana. He's done this over and over again. Whether he went and calls military members suckers, whether he was at Arlington Cemetery saying what was in it for them, why would they do this? The problem with Trump is he's never been anywhere near a uniform. He apparently had some sort of foot reason that he says he couldn't do that. But the reality is the closest he's come to harm's way is a golf ball hitting him on a golf cart.
She's absolutely right here. I mean, the only trenches Trump has ever seen is the sand ones that he hits his golf balls in sometimes. It comes down to a class thing for Trump, where obviously richer snobs like him would never serve. They're too much of cowards for the military. I mean, they stand on the backs of exploiting people for what they have. They would never pick up arms and do something that takes bravery or courage. So instead, he looks down on those who would, because largely they represent a class that he views as below them, and he can't be intertwined with that. And this escalation and aggressive rhetoric from Nikki Haley is refreshing to finally see against Trump. This, though, is again a case of Republicans going against what they supposedly stand for just to support the guy they like, as they're supposed to be this pro-military party, but they're now about to nominate a guy who largely just blatantly has disregard for those who serve. If you don't believe me, here's a clip of him saying he doesn't respect prisoner of war John McCain as a war hero because, well, he doesn't like people who were caught.
He lost. He let us down. But, you know, he lost. So I never liked him as much after that because I don't like losers. But Frank, let me get to it. He hit me. He's not a war hero. He's a war hero. He's a war hero.
5.5 years.
He's a war hero because he was captured. I like people that weren't captured, okay? I hate to tell you.
Just disgusting rhetoric, indefensible, but instead, right-wingers will just turn a blind eye to it and pretend it doesn't happen or say, he's a rhino, so he deserves to be disrespected, even though, again, war hero, prisoner of war. Though, let's not act like Nikki Haley is above this hypocrisy that we see in her party just because she's now willing to call it out for her own gain, however refreshing that may be. Here is Nikki Haley getting called out for defending this exact behavior from Trump in the past.
Donald Trump mocked former POW John McCain and a Gold Star family. He was still elected. You agreed to work for him. Why do you think that's disqualifying now?
Well, I agreed to serve our country, and I'm proud that I got to serve our country. There's nothing, no more higher honor than to serve the people of this country. But what I can tell you is, look, it's insulting to military members. It's insulting to military families. And the part that bothers me is he continues to do this. This isn't personal about me and Michael.
But it wasn't any of that until we mentioned something personal about you. Why is that? She was willing to look the other way while it was benefiting her political career, but is now willing to call it out when, again, and only when it benefits her politically. Every Republican that supports Trump turns a blind eye to actions and behaviors just like this, and even those who oppose him now at one time supported this, and that is one of my main issues and concerns within the Republican Party. If you enjoyed this video, we're Social Society. We're a commentary channel influenced by politics, society, and the economy. We are pretty left-leaning on this channel, but we're open to our right-wingers as well. The biggest thing here is having conversations that get everyone to the bottom of the truth. If that sounds like something that could interest you, you, consider smashing that subscribe button, leaving us a like, or even commenting on this video. We even have memberships available as low as $3 if you'd like to support, because the only way we become a society is together.